just want to get into your world.
Well, I have I have a really private client, but it's a very big project that I have to do. So, and I have to get something that's really shockingly amazing for him
Yeah.
because he's an amazing person.
Yeah. So what are you looking for?
You know what it is? When you see it, just like you shop, it jumps out at you, and you know you have it.
Uh-huh.
So it's very difficult to look for one thing when you basically are
Look at her
able
eyes,
to.
you guys. Look at her.
Oh my gosh, that sounds just like Shay's. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. How are you? These are what is the pieces that you You have some lovely pieces.
So you see anything that grabs your attention that says "Come to me"?
Well, there's a lot that's saying come to me right now, but because I have a specific client in mind,
Uh-huh.
I'm looking for a certain fabric. So it's not here, but I will find it, and when I get it, I will definitely let everybody have a picture and see what I'm looking for.
Okay. Until then, out.
Out.
Hi, Rosemarie.
Hi, Miss Donna.
How are you? Good.
Wonderful.
I'm so glad that you decided to work with me on Dysonna ArTalk Magazine. It's a YouTube channel that we have, and we feature different artists every week so that they'll know about you, learn about you.
Thank you. That's
So I think you're totally awesome in terms of what you do. You're a fashion designer, and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Oh, well, thank you, first of all, for having me on. My name is Rosemarie Macklin, and I'm the owner of a company called See Me Collections. And See Me Collections, we basically make resort wear designs. We do a custom pool and elegant luxury swimwear cover-up resort wear collection.
Sounds good. And you're out of Las Vegas?
Yes, we are based out of Las Vegas in Henderson.
Mm-hmm.
Our website is www.seemecollections.com. That's SIMEE collections.com.
Cool. So basically, you opened your store when?
We opened the store about 4 months ago,
Okay.
but we've actually been in business probably about a good year and a half as I transitioned from being a personal shopper to now owning my own boutique and allowing people to come and experience a wonderful shopping experience with what we have here.
Okay, sounds good. Now, the first time we met, I was in Las Vegas in April, and someone referred you to me because I was having problems finding designers. And I called Rosemarie on the same day of the show, and she worked it out.
Sure
And
did.
it was such a pleasure. I mean, I didn't know what the heck
I haven't
was gonna
left you
happen.
since.
I know. I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know because, it was like so quick. And she's like, tell me how many pieces you need. And and when I saw the fashions on my runway, I thought you were just awesome. And I'm keeping you close.
Oh, thank you, Donna, thank you. The
I'm
show
keeping you
must
close.
go on, and that's how we work.
Exactly.
Professionals keep together.
Right. So she also did the Rose Garden show in June, which was really awesome. And we have photos to show. But tell me, how did you get started?
Well, basically, as a personal shopper, I used to shop a lot for other people, and then finally, I decided to start my own company by deciding to say, I know that the clients, I know what a lot of women love to wear. When they call me, they like something unique, something that no one else has had, and basically, it started all from there. I just decided it's time to pack up and let me do what my dream is, which is to be a fashion designer and make women look beautiful every day.
But I heard you're a hairstylist also.
Well, it's the same field. We just try to make women look beautiful. That's what we started. And being creative, it goes from one spectrum of the body to the next.
So how many years did you do hair?
Oh my goodness, about 20 years. In New York, I had a business called Styles on Broadway. Also had Finishing Touch. And so, no, I've been in the beauty business, 20 years.
Wow.
Graduated from LIBS, in Long Island, and just have enjoyed being around women and doing what we love to do, which is to look beautiful every day.
Okay.
That's my passion.
Very cool, and you do. So who inspired you?
Oh my gosh. I'm inspired by a lot of people. I'm inspired by my husband, my daughter, my surroundings, most of all my country, because I'm from the island of Jamaica and we are so blessed to have beautiful sunshine that never turns off. We're beautiful, beautiful oceans, and our people are just such full-spirited people. It reflects in my designs, and I love to bring back my fashion and my culture in everything that I do.
So you do cover-ups, is that correct?
They're really called resort wear.
Resort
Because like when you're on the beach or the pool, or it's that anniversary or that wedding, that honeymoon, and you want something that's totally unique, special, you want to stand out. You want to wear something that no one else has seen, and when you step out, you want the world to see you. That's why the company is called See Me, because we pride ourselves in making sure that every design, every piece is personal just to that person wearing it.
Right, right. So do you design anything else other than resort wear?
Resort wear, and for the fall we have a new line. They're going to be jackets or in a cover-up form.
Exciting.
You guys got to stay tuned for that. They're absolutely fabulous. It's now taking the regular casual jacket and just upgrading it to something that when you put it on, you automatically just upgrade whatever you have. They're worn with high boots, jeans, leggings, and just look fabulous for the fall to come. We're excited about
That's
this new
what we
line.
have to look forward to.
Yes.
So tell me, was fashion always your passion, or I mean, you got into hair and your family is involved with fashion, but fashion was always your passion?
Fashion and music's always been my passion.
Okay.
Basically, from my aunt to my mother, they're twins, and my aunt was a model, and a lot of my family and friends, we just get totally excited with the fashion industry. We get excited by fabrics, we get excited by trends, we just love the art of the industry of the fashion garments.
Very cool.
And as my study was in England, so basically I studied a lot of historian. So I love period pieces. I love Renaissance pieces. I love taking a fabric that I've seen and literally turn it around to something you would never expect it to be in. So that's why you'll find a lot of my stuff is totally unique, and you'll say, I would never have expected to see this made like this. And that's what I pride myself in doing.
So as a fashion designer, do you actually design the clothes?
Yes.
Do you sew the clothes?
I
You do
absolutely
all of that,
design
huh?
all the clothes, but I source out, because I'm always so busy, I source out some of my seamstress work to other people who absolutely are my heart, because they see my passion and they love the different designs. I meet a lot of people who say that, nothing that I send them is like they've ever thought about what it could be. And they get very excited because they're like, I don't know what she's going to send next. And oh my gosh, how am I going to figure this out? And so it's been a pleasure dealing with the wonderful seamstress that I have in my team.
That's great. So back to your first fashion show, of course. Was that your first fashion show?
Not at all.
No!
Not at all, Miss Donna.
So you
I wish I could give it to you, but
I said yes.
I can't.
Okay, with me, you're my fan. Okay, so when you did your first fashion show, how was that feeling, or your first design?
In Vegas, or my original first show? Which
Original
one?
first.
My original first show I actually did in the city of Nottingham in England. This is where I grew up in England.
How old were you?
I was actually 16 years old.
Wow.
And I got a group of our friends to actually go down the town square in Nottingham and to be able to put on a fashion show for the college. And we had a ball. And they've never seen anything like that when we did that. And that was back a few years ago.
So how did it feel? Was it?
It was the most, oh my gosh, it was jubilant. It was absolutely fantastic. And I think that sparked a new venture for me. Probably I didn't pick it up at that time, but it's also just propelled my creativeness to do more things because I enjoyed the feeling of doing something that people enjoy.
Okay. So when you ready? Okay, so when you first designed your first outfit, did you use a model or a mannequin or?
I'll tell you exactly what I
Uh-oh.
designed. The first thing I designed is actually something that's now on the market. It was called the frogs, and I designed
I've never heard of the
frogs
frogs.
with the little legs and the little eyes that move around, and you put them in your car and they bounce. I did that at the age of 9. That was my first creative design, and I used to design those and sell to my school friends in school. And that was my first design into any type of fashion or garment districts. But moving forward, my first real design basically comes from designing something for my daughter when she was a baby. I used to love the way that she, I mean, I wanted things that were unique. I had wonderful friends that would crochet, knit, and every time she went out, she had something that no one else would have. And so we used to enjoy just dressing her. So from then, I expand my wear into the grown-ups.
Okay.
And my choice of fashion is chiffon. And I love to use chiffon because I love the flow, I love the elegance, I love how it makes women feel. It gives them a very girl-like behavior when you put on a beautiful chiffon. It's not an easy fabric to sew, but I love the look of the fabric. And that's what drives me to just continue making chiffons.
So that's sort of like the silhouette, or the silhouette is just, tell me about your silhouette.
Oh my God. Well, the silhouette of what I like to do is like, I think seeing a woman actually walk and with a gown that flows, it's almost like the Greta Garbo era. I love to see a woman flow. It's sexy, it's attractive, it draws people to you. There's nothing more beautiful than having a woman walk into the room and all heads turn, and it's because she looks fabulous. And my ladies that see me, they know what it means to make an entrance. That's why we design these clothes. We design clothes to make people just feel confident, and also to make you stand out.
So who is your woman, your model, or your woman?
I love full-figured women because I think a lot of time, a lot of women deal with body imagery, and perhaps when they're in their swimsuits, they don't feel like I want to wear a two-piece or I can't wear this because I'm always trying to cover this up. Well, See Me takes it to a different level. We allow you to wear garments and wear clothes that allow you to forget that you have body flaws, forget the places that you don't want people to see, and we enhance the areas that you want to be seen. And always our stride is to make sure that you make an entrance, and the person looking at you, because you want to be seen, they realize that you are a force to be reckoned with.
That's right.
And I love that. Okay, so we do different sizes from 0 to 18, sometimes 20, whatever the custom pieces are that somebody calls and asks us to make. We're there.
So when you design, back to your designing, are you inspired with music? Do you sit down and design first, or you just see things and you just make it happen?
I basically design by the fabric.
Okay.
I feel that sometimes when I walk by a certain fabric, it just calls me and it just says, look here, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is what I'm supposed to be contorted to. And I absolutely just love the feel of different fabrics. I think that, certain things you don't expect to look a certain way, and I like to break the barriers. I like to use fabric that people never expect you to use in a particular form. So that is my inspiration. I mean, fabrics are just, they have their own stories. And just like every garment in your closet has its own story of where it's been, I think every fabric of a See Me collection is where it's going to go. And that's why we want you to keep following us.
Do you tend to design by color? I mean, is there a special color that inspires you?
No, it's not. It's all about being inspired by the fabric.
Okay.
And, you touch a fabric and it's just calls you back. And all my friends will let you know I don't shop by just colors. I shop by feel, because it has to feel right on the skin. It has to feel sexy. It has to feel smooth. And that's what I just love, chiffons and fabrics of that choice.
So who are some of the celebrities that you've designed for?
Those I cannot say.
Why?
No, I cannot say, because there's also always a clause that you should not say until they basically wear the garments themselves.
Well,
and once they publish. In the past, I have not. In the future, I have.
You have.
But I cannot say who they are until they wear the clothes first.
Okay. So tell me, being a rock star that you are of fashion, do you like to do shows? Or do you like just to be in the boutiques? Do you like to do individual designs in magazines? I gave you like four different.
things. Well, first of all, I love you to come to my boutique because my boutique is very unique. When you come to my boutique, it is your entire dressing room. You basically, the door's locked. There's nobody else there but you and myself and an assistant who cater to giving you the precise garment that you came there looking for. We do champagne, we do wines, we do chocolate, we do whatever to make your experience a memorable one. I love the boutique because when girlfriends come in groups, it's wonderful. They try on, they are very girly, they have a good time, and they all leave with something fabulous.
Okay.
As far as the shows go, I absolutely love doing fashion show. New York Fashion Week next year, I'll be there.
Okay.
And also Miami Swim Week, I'm looking forward to being there with you guys too.
Okay.
And hopefully Jamaica, the collection Moda collection, I would love to be a part of that also. So I'm expecting next year to travel a lot to a lot of different countries to do different fashion shows, because everywhere we go, people are just like, I can't believe these are cover-ups. These are they're so beautiful. And I'm trying to get a lot of our the main clients to get their mindset out that, cover-ups aren't just big shirts that you throw over and hide your body. Cover-ups or resort wear should be clothes that you put on and enhance who you are and your personality.
Okay, Miss Rosemarie, since you will not tell me who you designed for, who would you love to design for in terms of a celebrity?
I'd love to design for, I think it would be Gabourey Sidibe, just because she's beautiful. And her people of her size, I know I read a lot in tabloids, they try to say that it's difficult finding beautiful cover-ups, especially when they want to go into the beach, they want to do things. I'd also love to design for like Jennifer Lopez, who's got the body to die for at her age. She's fantastic. But, there's a lot of celebrities that it seems like the Inquirer seem to just capture them at the wrong time when they're on the beach trying to relax and have a fabulous time. And that's when, a See Me collection should be worn, because then the Inquirer wouldn't have 1 minute to be able to take a bad shot, to be able to say, this is how you need to look on the beach. I mean, See Me collections, we strive to make sure that we have full coverage as well as looking glamorous at all times.
Okay, so what is one of your greatest learning experiences as being a designer in fashion?
Being around the right people and actually finding a niche market where people actually are open to new ideas, because I think a lot of time we get into the rut of feeling like you're either stereotyped because of your race, because of your color, because of your gender. And I would just like to say that being with the right crowd of people who understand the struggle, understand how hard it is to get through to the people that really matters, the buyers, good customers, people who support each other, that's the struggle. And I think it's one that we all should try and break, because, when one makes it, all should make it. And that's how I feel.
So if there was a person dead or alive, a designer that you would like to collaborate with, who would that be?
Anne Lowe.
Anne Lowe.
Annie Lowe. She's a designer who designed the dress of Jackie O, her wedding dress, and that's one of my favorite, because she was, and also, believe it or not, Madam C.J. Walker. She may be such a wonderful, hair entrepreneur and innovator, but I'd love to give you a makeover if you were here right now, because her clothes was not where it needed to be for her to be such a powerful woman. And that would be like my inspiration, because those women who pioneered to make us have the opportunity to be here and do these things, they mean the world to me. And I think that they should always be lifted up in everything that we do, and always remember where you came from.
So what would you tell your younger you back 16 years ago, 20 years ago, 30?
Don't change anything.
Yeah.
That's what I'd say. Don't change anything, because you never know where you will be, who you will meet, and what God has plans for you. So I would not change a thing. I'm just blessed that I'm here.
So where do you see yourself 5 years from now? Or
5 years from now, I am hoping 5 years from now to probably see Me collections in many malls, to be able to see Me collection worn on different celebrities, and to have Me collection be a brand known for confident wearers, for women who love to look fabulous, women who love to to liberate who they are. That means a lot to me, where a woman can put on an outfit and not be judged. She's put on an outfit because she wants to be confident and feel beautiful, and she has the right to.
So I like to wrap it up with a couple words, and I just want you to explain how you feel about them. Love.
Endless. It should be endless and timeless. And I think bringing it back to my See Me collection, basically, you need to love who you are first and just love your journey.
Dream. I'm sorry.
That's
Go
okay.
ahead, go ahead.
Dream big. And don't let anyone take your own dream away from you, because dreams are there for people who are inspired by life.
Okay, very nice. Ocean.
Jamaica, I can't wait to come home. I want to be on the ocean.
Yeah, fear.
Fear, where the world is going. And will we all be in it in the next 4 years?
Family.
Success, faith, happiness, and most of all, good health to everyone in my family.
Cool. Romance.
Every day with my husband. I'm blessed to have the most wonderful person that any woman can ask for, and he allows me to be me, live my dream, and selfishly take away some time from him to do what I love, which is make and design See Me collections.
And you know, mystical is a word that I like to use for your outfits, because you look at your designs and they look like a nice evening or a beautiful dress, but there's a swimsuit underneath, so it's like mystical. So what do you think? What's the word?
Okay,
What
mystical
does it mean to you?
means to me exactly what See Me is about. It's about the hidden parts that people will never ever really know, but at the same time, there's a mystery in who you are, what you're thinking, and literally for you to be able to probably just love who you are and be selfish with that. Be selfish with yourself. Love who you are and what your intentions are. And I think mystical to me, it's that sense of intrigue that nobody knows what's really inside. But once I put on a See Me collection, you can guess that I'm trying to send a message to somebody. And I love that.
That's true. Okay, so last question is, what are you giving back? What do you do to give back?
Or what I do to give back. Okay, well, first of all, I was affiliated with a Prattville Primary School in Jamaica, and we used to send barrels of books and supplies to the island of Jamaica to help. And right now, with the hurricanes that's just passed, See Me collection would love to be able to offer any bride that is expecting to get married in 2018 the opportunity to have See Me collection furnish you with your beachwear wedding outfit and your bridesmaids.
Woo!
So we would love you to contact ourselves at www.cmecollections.com or Miss Donna Dyson, and to just send us your story and let us know, because we'd love to be a part of the most beautiful and amazing day for you. And we are giving you your own beach wedding attire as well as your bridesmaids. So please feel free, and we hope to be linking this with some hotels so that we can give you the complete package, and that's what See Me collection would love to give back.
That's awesome.
2018 is going to be your year.
Well, thank you, Rosemarie, for the interview. And we're in a fabric store where you love to be. This is
Yes, I'm home.
I see
I'm
you
home.
communicating with the fabric. I mean, they're like talking to you pretty much. I'm weird that kind of way.
So if I see them, it's like, yes, call me. It's my turn. And
So stay tuned for Dysonna ArTalk Magazine, and you will see Rosemarie with this interview, and hopefully you'll enjoy it and go see her store in Las Vegas.
thank you very much, Donna.
Thank you.
www.cmecollections.com.